Time travel. We all know what it is. The idea that someone can travel all the way here from Lyon in 1895 to here in London in 2050. Have you ever wanted to travel in time? Have you ever wanted to experience life in different time periods? Have you ever wanted to meet a loved one who is no longer with us? Well, you are not alone. Time travel has influenced many people throughout the years and has been a feature in TV, film and books. So, if you want to know more about the influence of time travel, then keep watching. An early example of where time travel is featured in stories is a 720 AD tale from Japan. It is a tale about a fisherman who gets awarded for saving a turtle. He spends 3 days underwater in an underwater palace. However, when he returns, 100 years have passed to his surprise. Another early story involving time travel is a story entitled Rip Van Winkle by Washington Irving in 1819. A Dutch-American villager drinks a Dutchman's liquor and falls asleep, only to awake 20 years later, having missed the American Revolution. However, all these stories barely grasp the potential time travel has on literature. This is until 1895, a tale by H.G. Wells entitled The Time Machine. In this novella, a scientist creates a time machine. He is intrigued by time and wants to find out what life is like in different time spaces. However, when he tells his friends, they still do not believe him, even when seeing evidence of his tiny model. However, the time traveler still is able to get the time machine to work. He travels to the year 802,701 AD, where humanity has devolved into two races, the feeble Eloi, who are ruled over by the vicious Morlocks. They are kept like livestock, and it is truly worrying. This not only serves as a social commentary of the ever-dividing class system in H.G. Wells' time, but it is also an enticing story which allows the reader to get a menacing picture in their mind. This piece of work inspired many other pieces of media, including a film adaptation of The Time Machine in 1960, a truly thrilling watch which makes you question your morality and acts as social commentary. But my overall favourite piece of time travel work has to be Doctor Who, the BBC television programme. This is a programme about a Time Lord who steals a time machine from his home planet, the fictional Gallifrey, and goes on all sorts of adventures, saving the universe in both the past and future. Other time travel media include Back to the Future, a 1985 film about a 17-year-old who is accidentally sent 30 years into the past by his friend, eccentric scientist Doc Brown, using his time-traveling DeLorean. The Terminator, where a cyborg assassin is sent into the past to kill Sarah Connor, as well as many more. Well, do you know what is even more bizarre? There have been sightings of people in the past who appear to be out of place for their time. Are they time travelers or just a hoax? Like this clip from the Hollywood premiere of the Charlie Chaplin movie, The Circus. A woman appears to be holding her hand to her ear. Could it be a mobile phone? Well, unfortunately not. This theory has been debunked as it is just a listening device which is from the time, and she could have been listening to the person behind her or in front of her. Another example is from the opening of Stockport Bridge in 1941. A man appears to be wearing clothing which is unusual for the time. But unfortunately, again, this has been debunked, as you could buy all the clothes he is wearing in stores at the time. Or this person, who appears to have a mobile phone in a Mike Tyson fight in 1995? Well, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, it was a camcorder which was available at the time, an early model. So now we know the effect time travel has on media. We now need to find out the age-old question. Is time travel possible in real life? Well, the general consensus is time travel to the past is unlikely to be possible, but time travel to the future definitely is. Here is renowned scientist Professor Brian Greene on the TV show Science Goes to the Movie to answer that question.
So there are a couple of ways. You can go out in space, travel near the speed of light, and turn around and come back. Your clock will tick off time very slowly compared to clocks on Earth. So when you come back, maybe 1 year has gone by, but 1,000,000 years may have gone by on the Earth clocks. Or if you don't like traveling near the speed of light, hang out near the edge of a black hole. Again, your clock will tick off time very slowly, so when you come back to Earth, much more time will have elapsed, which means you will have leapfrogged into Earth's future. That is time travel to the future. And there's no one who doesn't agree with this who knows what they're talking about.
So, to answer my question, why is mankind so fascinated by time travel? Well, it's because we all have a desire to know what happens in the future of the Earth. We all want to know what happens to mankind. We all want to believe time travel is completely possible. Overall, we all want to believe there is a possibility we could live on through different time periods. I have been Quinn Hart. Thank you for watching.